Yeah. Hey, man, we back with another video, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Team Profit. What y'all got going? It's your boy Profit. We back with another video now. Look, man, today we finna check out. I asked Wall Street millionaires how they got rich, man. Shout out to the School of Hard Knocks. Bro be grinding his ass off getting these interviews. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga be everywhere. He be in New York, Texas, Cali, you name it. That nigga be everywhere, bro. So we finna go and check it out. Ask Wall Street millionaires how they got rich, man. Let's check it out.
Question for you. Have you ever been broke before?
Multiple times.
Yeah? Quick question for you.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living out here in New York City?
I work on Wall Street.
Are you a business owner?
Yes.
How
Folks in New York, bro, they had to be, boy, they don't play, bro. Them niggas ain't stopping. They gonna run your ass
long
over
have
if
you
you
been an
get away.
entrepreneur for?
49
cap.
years.
And over these 49 years, in terms of revenue, what was the most amount of money that you ever made in a single year at your company?
About 400 million.
Have you ever been broke before?
400
Yes.
million?
Yeah?
That's
And
fun.
what do you do for a living out here in New York City?
Finance.
I am on the board of 5 different companies. I run 7 companies. I trade $500 million a day of stock in there.
What has been the most amount of money that you've ever made in a single year?
If you look at the internet, some people say I'm worth $1.8 billion.
Damn.
Could you give me a range maybe?
In the millions.
So what is one lesson about money you teach to somebody that the wealthy people know that most people do not know? One lesson about money 99% of people don't know.
Look how fast you gotta talk, bro, before they
Hard
ass
Knocks
walk
City.
off.
We're out in New York City right
That's
now
crazy.
on Wall Street, and today we're going to be asking Wall Street millionaires how they became wealthy and the secret to becoming financially free in today's world. You do not want to miss out on any of this game that's about to be given, so stay tuned until the end. But with that being said,
Do you like having a P.O. box but are
Come on,
tired
man.
of wasting?
God damn, bro. Come on, man. God damn.
let's get this video on the way.
Smack my ass with that ad. I ain't gonna lie. Let's get it, though.
Excuse me, sir. Question for you.
I got no time, brother.
30 seconds, real quick.
I really got no time.
Hey, sir. Question for you. Have you ever been broke before?
I'm still broke.
Yeah? What do you do for a living though out in New York City?
Broke.
Yeah? Like what?
Can't do this.
What?
I got a whole family. Try this one. No, she's good.
She's a business
The
owner?
Financial advisor.
Financial advisor.
Yeah, that's
Appreciate
what
you.
she is.
Thank you, my friend. Excuse
That's
me,
crazy.
Sir. Question for you. Have you ever been broke before? I started a channel at the University of Texas. I grew it to 6 million followers.
You bet not. Oh, nah. Bro, the nigga didn't even acknowledge this nigga. Like, he ain't even, like,
Broke before.
he ain't even look at this nigga like nothing.
I started a channel at the University of Texas. I grew it to 6 million followers.
Damn.
Upon hours out on Wall Street getting rejected, we finally ran into this guy.
Excuse me, sir. Question for you. What's the best advice you've ever gotten throughout your career?
I can't talk right now. I'm really running late. The best advice I ever got in my
Yeah.
career?
Yes, sir.
Work hard. Rest is overrated.
But you can work hard and work at a fast food restaurant.
I gotta go.
30 seconds, real quick. 30 seconds. I started a channel. I grew it to over 6 million followers. I've interviewed Mark Cuban, the owner of the Texans, some of the biggest entrepreneurs. Can I get just 30 seconds of your time, real quick?
I can't. I'm
Okay,
really
have a good one, my friend. We can't let him get away just like that. We're gonna go see if we can walk with him and get some game for you guys. Come on, let's go see what he has to say.
Yeah, he owned it though.
Sir.
He grinding.
Sir, could I walk with you? Could I walk with you and ask you just a couple quick questions?
Well, I'm going into this car. What's up?
Okay, what industry did you decide to pursue a career in? What do you do for
Construction.
construction? Are you a business owner?
Yes.
And how long have you been an entrepreneur for?
49 years.
49 years. What's the
Shit.
most common mistake that you see business owners make? Because 8 out of 10 businesses, they won't make it past 5 years.
Underfinanced.
Under finance. So what's the secret to borrowing or getting that capital to start and grow businesses?
A lot of luck.
A lot of
you
luck.
know, a lot of luck, but the safest way is to be well financed.
Yeah.
It'll help you with some bumps along the road that are no doubt going to come.
Right. And do you come from a lot of money?
No.
No. So your parents weren't wealthy.
No.
So how did you change your family's trajectory? What did you see just out in life that made you really want to become successful financially?
The desire to create success for myself.
And over these 49 years, in terms of revenue, what was the most amount of money that you ever made in a single year at your company?
About 400 million.
$400 million. What was your secret to selling in a competitive industry like construction? A lot of construction companies, how did you sell and close massive multi-million dollar deals?
You sell by doing the right job. That's the best three-dimensional business card you can have. Gotta go.
What's that? What's the business card?
No, a three-dimensional business card. The work product you deliver.
And last message to somebody trying to become wealthy and financially free today.
Shout out to this
One
dude,
last-
man, because
Be honest. Just as importantly, keep your clients satisfied and put your family first.
Thank you so much, my friend. Are you a believer in God?
Of course,
How important has faith been for you throughout your career?
at the top of the list.
Yeah, and how about risk? How important was it for you to take risk at an early age?
It was easy. You know, I didn't have anything to lose. I could always put my tools on if it didn't work out.
Thank you, my friend. Have a great day. Wow, bro.
Damn, he been grinding for that interview,
James,
boy.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Absolutely, yeah. So we ran after my guy and we ended up getting the interview. It turns out he runs one of the largest construction companies in all of New York City. They did over $400 million in a single year. But my biggest takeaway from that interview was when he said the importance of integrity and honor in business. If you don't keep your word in business, you have no business. Great interview out here in New York City on Wall Street. Let's go get this next one and keep this video rolling. Come on. Excuse me, sir. Question for you. Have you ever been broke before?
Yes.
Yeah?
It's
And
fun.
What do you do for a living out here in New York City?
I don't know what you mean, man.
Like, what do you do for a living? What industry do you work in?
Finance.
Finance? Quick question for you. How long have you been on Wall Street for?
40 years, 42.
Let me ask you this real quick. I started
Shit.
a channel at the
Oh,
University of
that-
Texas. I grew it to 5 million followers. Hook 'em, yes sir. I go all over the country just asking people a couple quick questions on their best advice to the younger generation. I get just 1 minute of your time real quick. I promise you it'll be worth it. I've interviewed Mark Cuban, the president of Nike, CEO of Frito-Lay, real quick. Awesome. What's the greatest lesson that you've learned about money throughout your career? As somebody who works on Wall Street, what's something that you've learned that 99% of society does not know about money?
Save every penny you can.
Yeah. Can you save your way to wealth though, or do you have to invest it?
Save every penny you can.
Do you invest your money?
Of course, but
Yeah.
save your money.
And how old are you?
When I'm 64. When you're younger, you think money's going to grow on trees? Save every penny you can.
And you said that you
I
had.
always say, what are 3 words you would give your younger self to save more money?
Yeah, let me ask you this because you said that you had been broke before.
Yeah, I have.
What was that turning point for you towards financial freedom?
Fear of failure.
Fear of failure.
Number one motivation of man.
What's the most common mistake that you see business owners make or people make with their money that prevents them from creating?
Invest with friends or family.
Yeah. So, okay, last one for you, real quick. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
I was probably 35.
Have you ever met a billionaire before?
Yes, several.
What do billionaires do with their money differently from 99% of other people?
They take emotion out of it.
And what was the hardest skill for you to master in the business world? It's very competitive on Wall Street. What do you
Communication.
Communication.
Speak the truth.
Speak the truth. So how important is it to keep your word in business?
You won't last very long if you don't.
If you don't, I love that.
You don't keep your word, you won't last.
And any last words to the younger generation aspiring to become successful like yourself? You've given them some amazing advice.
Work hard at school, have fun, and get ready. It's a long slog. I always tell people, tell my kids, make sure you have a 5 and a 10 year plan. If you're going to go to work for a company, they don't give a shit about you. Start your own business. Companies don't care.
What type of company do you run?
Finance.
Finance? So are you raising money or what are you doing?
Nope. Industry analysis.
Industry analysis.
Auto industry.
Yeah.
Seriously, good luck.
In terms of revenue, what was the most amount of money
He
you ever
trying to
made
get
in
about
a single
that bit.
I don't know that.
year? Could you give me a range maybe?
In the millions.
In the millions? Your secret to sales. So we caught another Wall Street mogul on the run, and what did he say is his secret to creating wealth? That he's
Them niggas,
passing on
boy,
to
they
his
be
kids
on it,
To
boy.
become truly successful and financially free in today's world, you cannot work for another person. You can't be working for the big man and taking a paycheck. You got to find ways to create money and work for yourself. Buy back your time, delegate, and that's how you can create true financial freedom in today's world. Great interview, man. Entrepreneurship is the way to go. Come on. Excuse me, sir. Question for you. Have you ever been broke before?
Multiple times.
Yeah? Quick question for you. What do you do for a living out here in New York City?
I work on Wall Street.
And how long have you been in finance for?
15, 16 years.
Yeah, I go all over the country just asking successful people how they made it for the younger generation. Can I get just 1 minute of your time real quick?
Yeah.
So what is one lesson about money you teach to somebody that the wealthy people know that most people do not know? One lesson about money 99% of people don't know.
Money got to keep moving. In order for it to grow, in order for it to work for you, it has to keep moving.
Yeah.
Putting it in the bank on your mattress is never going to work. It's
Yeah.
got to keep moving. Investments. Yeah.
Can I get just 1 minute of your time real quick for some
Yeah.
questions?
Yeah.
What was the worst financial decision that you made throughout your career?
Oh man, getting married, man.
Shit.
Getting married, man. My divorce wiped me out. It was terrible. Marriage is a business, and I didn't look at it like that. You know, I was one of those sucker for love kind of guys. So I was, oh, I'm in love. You know, it's a business, and if you don't look at it like that, that could be one of the worst financial mistakes you make. I'm being honest, being very blunt. Wiped me out. Had to start over from scratch. But the beauty of it is, once you have it in you internally to build, you have the dog in you, the fight in you. Doesn't matter. You'll always rebuild. It's not about losing it. And anybody listening, it's not about losing it, because you have the dog in you. You can fight and bring it back. What it's really about is this. It's about recovery time. See, if you lose it at 20, you're probably in your early 20s, mid 20s. It's okay. You have recovery time. You're young. I'm 45. I'll be 46 in 2 months. If you lose it in your 40s, your mid 30s, it's terrible, because you don't have the same recovery rate as someone who's 20 or 19 or 25. So obviously, you are the sum total of the 5 people you hang around
That's real
with. So be
shit.
careful of the people you have around you. Be very selective, because you are the sum total of the people you hang around with. So those are some of the big mistakes we make. A lot of times people try to
Hey,
use...
bro, I hope y'all niggas is like watching this shit like I'm watching this shit. Like I'm taking mental notes and all type of shit, bro. Like I don't be watching these hoes just for the fun of it. You feel me? I'm watching them on a reaction, but These niggas be dropping real game, bro. Like, shout out to bro getting these interviews, cause he be grinding, bro.
Socializing for networking, you're really not networking, you just want to be social. And just to be social is a waste of time. Anytime I look at it, like if you're interacting with someone, like I'm interacting with you, there must be a reason why we're interacting. There's a bartering, right? There's an exchange. What am I getting out of talking to you? Some exposure, maybe some likes, which I really don't care about, but that's the reality, right? What are you getting out of talking out of it, right? Some information, right? So anytime you interact with someone, you must always ask yourself, what are we exchanging? Now, real quick before we go, last thing, the universe teaches us this. What do you do every day? We breathe, we inhale, and we exhale. You take in the oxygen, and you give out the carbon dioxide, right? And the trees, your environment, takes in the dioxide and gives you back oxygen. So there's a bartering between you and the universe, the ecosystem. Inhale, exhale, contract, expand, contract, expand. So with everything in life, you got to apply that science to your life. Like, what is the exchange here? So the people you interact with, what are they? What's the bartering? What are they? Are they an asset? Is it a liability? What are we exchanging here?
That's
Those
real
are the
shit,
mistakes
though.
that
Damn.
you got to avoid.
What's the deepest life quote that you've ever heard?
Okay, right now. Don't go anywhere. I got it right here. This is how committed I am to this quote. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one by Albert Einstein. And I'm not, look, it's right here on my phone. It's my screensaver. I always use that to remind me that reality is, to this quote. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one by Albert Einstein. And I'm not, look, it's right here on my phone.
Reality
my
is an
screensaver.
illusion.
I always use that to remind me that reality is an illusion, although and albeit a very persistent one. None of this, I could curse? Yeah. All right, Paul, none of this shit is real. It's all an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. And that's what makes it a reality, because it's so persistent. And that's Albert Einstein, that's not mine.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
Hard Knocks family.
That was a
Wall
good
Street
interview.
Has been
I ain't gonna lie.
amazing so far. And we're on our way to go get our next interview right now, but I've got a very special announcement to make. A couple weeks ago, we recently launched our official entrepreneur community known as the School of Mentors. And the community has already hit over 1,000 members, because for the people that join, you will have the ability to hop on live calls, ask your questions, and get directly mentored from the multi-millionaires and the billionaires that I interview on this channel every single week. You'll be able to talk to them about your career, your life, and the businesses that you're starting and growing. You do not want to miss out on this opportunity, because it's once in a lifetime and the price is only $37 a month. Once we hit 2,000 members, the price is going up. So to join today, click the link down in the description of this video. I can't wait to see you on the
Get paid,
inside.
bro.
With that
Get
being
your
said,
money.
Let's go get this next interview.
Well, nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. You're the Wall Street man. What's your
I
nickname?
am Einstein of Wall Street.
The Einstein of Wall Street. This is incredible. What industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
I decided to pursue a career in many industries. One of them is finance. Obviously, I've been a trader on the floor of the stock exchange for 137 years. I went to high school with George Washington. I was here for the inauguration, and that's what I do.
Let me ask you this.
My man,
How old are you now?
I've been 55 for 10 years.
65.
I stopped counting. No,
Stopped
I'm
counting.
55.
He's 55.
Yeah.
Back in 2022, I lost
He
two
seemed
very
cool though, I
important
ain't gonna
people.
lie. Oh shit, I'm tweaking.
You know what? Age is not that important either. You know, for me, I'm on the board of 5 different companies. I run 7 companies. I trade $500 million a day of stock in there. Today, how did my day? You'd be amazed. I did 2 TV shows, 4 podcasts, 2 YouTube videos. I traded the market till 4 o'clock, and I'm coming to talk to you.
And now
So,
you're doing an interview with the School of Hard
and there
Knocks.
you go. And I'm doing an interview.
Bro, for him to be this old, my nigga, he got energy. He ready to go. Like, he ain't bullshitting, bro. He trading millions of dollars. Like, bro, he own it. Listen to what this nigga just said, bro.
Trade $500 million a day of stock in there. Today, how did my day? You'd be amazed. I did 2 TV shows, 4
Feel me? 4 podcasts.
2 YouTube videos. I traded the market till 4 o'clock, and I'm coming to talk to you.
And now you're
So,
doing an interview with the School of Hard
and
Knocks.
there you go.
He
And I'm doing
locked.
an
That's
interview
why
with
he's
you.
so- yeah,
There's no
facts.
end what you can do with energy and love for what you're doing.
8 out of 10 businesses that start, they won't make it past 5 years. What's the most common mistake that you see business owners make that prevents them from scaling and having that longevity like yourself?
People fall in love with an idea and they don't necessarily look at it's important to have, Marcus Lemonis, who he's a billionaire who invests in young people's company, talks about people, process, product, and profits, right? People need to really identify whether their idea and their business is going to be profitable, right? And is going to be able to employ other people and not just fall in love with an idea, because not every business is going to work. You've really got to examine it and see, is it going to work? And if it works, pursue it. If it doesn't, don't be so in love with yourself and your idea that you lose sight of the long game.
In other words, you got to kind of detach that emotion from it.
100%. Same thing with the stock market. I teach people to trade the market, and people will fall in love with the trade. Will get wrapped up in their own ego and not really understand. Nobody got bored taking a profit. So that's important.
What has been the most amount of money that you've ever made in a single year?
Oh, I don't ever talk about money because money is really not that important. If you look at the internet, some people say I'm worth $1.8 billion. If you were to ask my family, they'd go, if that's true, they'd like to know where it is. So money is really, people will ask me if I'm rich, and I will say, absolutely, I'm rich. I have a really great family. I have a job that I love. I'm able to, for me, it's not important to die with the most toys. That's really not that important. At the end of the game, if I can motivate, inspire, and empower other people to be their best self, then I'm a rich person. The cash part, look, cash does equal freedom. It doesn't equal happiness. We know that. There are a lot of miserable millionaires out there. So the money part is not that important. But surely it's something that you need.
What's the best industry people should be looking to get into right now?
I talk to young people all the time, and I would say to them, walk around your school and look at what phone they're on, what computer they use, what shoes they wear, what social media they're on, and what they do in their spare time, right? Because we are the greatest consumer generation of all time. We are also the most loyal consumers, right? We love Starbucks, we love Apple, we love Nike, we love all these things. And so find companies that you love, the people, the process, the product, and the profitability, and go after that, right? Do your homework. Don't look for the shortcut. It's not about a get-rich-quick scheme.
Thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure, man.
Hard Knocks family, that is a wrap.
W,
on today's
man.
video.
Fucking
Wall
W.
Street
No
went
bullshit.
crazy, you guys. But I want you to like and subscribe for amazing content we've got coming very, very soon. And as I mentioned earlier, our community, the School of Mentors.
That's gonna do it for the video, though, man. W interview, bro. Shout out to bro for getting all these clips and shit like that, man. That's gonna do it. Make sure I hit that subscribe button, bro. We putting out these videos every single day. No buzz yet. Hold on, let me cut my mic. You know what I'm saying? I'm there. I think it in the neck. Yeah.